What is the greatest gift that you received from completing this Choice OS Mythic Voyage?
For me personally, it was like to fully feel that I'm lovable. That was something I would just not allow myself to feel. Other than that, we got what? Clarity, knowing what magic is, knowing what love is, knowing what truth is, knowing what happiness is, gifts and tools and how to operate in your daily lives, and about relationship, the masculine, the feminine. It's just endless from day to night.
Did you guys get what you came for?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got a wife.
Too. Yeah, shit really happens in the Mythic Voyage. Like, yeah, so much more than you can ever imagine.
We have these beliefs that we grow up with. They get passed down from our parents or from culture at large, the schools we go to, or whatever it may be, that ingrains these deep beliefs. And I felt so privileged to be able to really, truly question and confront some of these beliefs that we take for granted that actually sometimes, cause, in fact, unhappiness in our lives. So clarity on what was maybe causing that unhappiness, and then tools and practices and that can really help us find and achieve our own happiness for ourselves.
Yeah, I'd say for the first time in a long time, I feel very happy and excited about the future.
Yeah, I felt like I was always destroying relationships, or I didn't feel as close to family or, my loved ones. And I found, where I've gone wrong and why I've chosen the things that I've chosen and how I can improve on, because it's all my choice.
Yeah, I feel so often we go through life, not fully knowing what we're doing, why we're doing it, and coming here and understanding how to navigate it more through actually feeling your way through life.
So was there ever a point in the workshop where you felt like quitting?
First day in the workshop, it was towards the end of the day, and I can't remember exactly what we were going off on, but he all of a sudden was just like, that's it, we're going nowhere with this, done. And I just looked at him and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm all the way out here and you're just going to give up like that. Okay, that makes no sense at all. And so it's right there at that point, I'm just like, that's it, I'm done. I'm done. I'm like, I'm not going to continue on this. And I walked out, everybody walked out, we all went and got food and everything. And that night I was in the bungalow and I was just like, I'm gone, and I was with Gregory and Leroy here, and it's like, I'm out of here 100%, 100%, not staying. And then that next morning, he was like, give us 20 minutes to talk, and so you can come in and explain to us why you're leaving. And 20 minutes turned into an hour, which turned into 2 days, which turned into 7 days, which turned into 10 days, and now here I am sitting here. And I realize now that if I would have quit, I would have had no idea what I was missing out on, and it would have been an unknowing regret.
Can you guys talk about what your experience was with the ayahuasca without the ayahuasca?
I was skeptical, how is this gonna, how are we gonna experience ayahuasca, or the grandmother, but she would come, I could feel her every day, and the same thing, I would physically feel my fingers kind of going numb and a little stiff, and I would just kind of sit there super still, and all these visions, memories would come flooding back to me, and I would just be would just hit with them all day long, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm seeing it now, okay. So yeah, I'm a super believer that this works. The grandmother can come in the rooms and show you many things.
Yeah, Mikis has this amazing capability to actually bring the grandmother ayahuasca to the room. So I've done ayahuasca numerous times, and wow, I was nauseous the first 7 days, just like being on the ceremony floor, just feeling like the vile liquid is like almost puking. And he put me in a ceremony, and one thing that ayahuasca truly does, it opens your heart. And this happened for me, and that was amazing. It inspired my brother Eric to write a song, and it's hard to explain what Mickey does. Like, he is truly one of a kind. Like, you don't want to miss out this opportunity. He can do shit that you will not believe. Like, this is better than any movie that you ever seen.
Having never done ayahuasca before, I was curious, and I'd been told that it could evoke sort of, similar feelings, and it really did. When I look around the room, I would see people just have that energy themselves, have that individual experience, and then you could clearly feel it sort of permeate around the room. So for me, it was just I'd never experienced anything like that before, and it's true that it does really help you to open up your heart to yourself and to others around you.
Yeah, I had quite an intense ayahuasca without ayahuasca experience. I was challenging like a very deep set belief from childhood that I didn't know existed beforehand, and basically started closing my eyes, and then I just felt this like sort of tingling energy through like my whole body, and then everything started to like almost tense up and start shaking a bit, and then after like 5 minutes I was like full on completely tense. I don't really have the words to describe it, but yeah, it was amazing.
What did you feel emotionally while you were in that place?
I felt something I hadn't really felt before. I felt like so much power and energy, and yeah, it was a really special experience.
Cool.
A good story to tell.
Freaking awesome.
So how do you feel about your future now after completing the Mythic Voyage Choice OS?
I just feel there's just like a direction, like I see it, and now I have some guidelines, and like if I follow it, I can get there. Like I see it, and now I just have to like do the work, where before I was just like, I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of us came here feeling pretty directionless, quite a few, and sort of stuck in life, maybe, some of us relationship problems, or just kind of questions about like, what are we doing with our lives? Like, are we actually truly happy with our jobs or our careers, or and it could be just little things, but just overthinking. And so I think for a lot of us, and for myself definitely, it was just direction, clear direction, clarity on what I can do, the steps I can take to really truly be happy, and like Julia said, just these actionable steps that are very tangible. So.
And you also get a year plan and all the tools and how to do things, and daily practices, weekly practices, monthly practices. So you get everything.
Yeah.
You get everything. Nothing is left in a puddle of mud. Like, everything is out in the open and clear.
Yeah.
So what would you say to people considering coming for a workshop here?
Do it.
Don't even
Don't think about it.
just
Don't talk about it. Just book the tickets, pay it, get here, and don't freaking give up.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
the,
give up.
the absolute best gift you can give to yourself.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
That Mexico trip can wait.
Yeah, seriously. Your buttons are gonna get pushed. He's gonna test you. You're gonna feel a lot of things. You're gonna want to quit like I did. And the last day is just...
You want to see the last day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All your questions will be answered. All of them.
Yeah.
All with like such clarity, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh, I know. And just it's so simple how they're all answered too. It's like you have all these philosophers out there that write 1,000-page texts about like what is love and things like that, and then he just like, okay, it's this. And you're like,
That makes total.
I've been
Yeah.
overthinking. I've been overthinking that for like what, 27 years. Holy cow!
you're really well taken care of.
Yeah.
Everyone just
Yeah.
puts so much thought and detail, and
Love.
you like feel the love. Like there's even hearts everywhere.
Yeah.
If you need a hug, you can get a hug. If you want to cry, you can be hugged. If you want to, like, it just you don't even. You're just taken care of no matter what your feelings or thoughts are on. You're just like you're loved no matter what.
It's
Yeah.
unprecedented, the love here.
Yeah.
Never been taken care of this well. Just knowing that right here, there will always be a family that will love you and be there for you.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say now.